Hey Mom, guess what? What, hun? Dad invited me to go out and see him next weekend in Pasadena. Isn't that cool? Sure. Cool. I know. Things haven't been necessarily good between him and I for ever. But I don't know, Mom. Maybe he's really changed this time. Famous last words, my dear. I've uttered them many times. Yeah, but that was a long time ago when you and him were married. He's matured now, don't you think? Well, babe, I don't exactly make it a habit to speak to your father. If you haven't been a minor for 4 years now, and we've been divorced even twice as long. Yeah, but don't you feel like Kay has really started to mellow him out over the years? Well, maybe moving to California did that a little, but I don't know if Kay had much to do with it. Well, I totally think she did, but you're right. Being near the ocean has really helped him zen out, I think. Honey, I really don't want you to get your feelings hurt, or worse, if Cyrus ends up letting you down again. I know. It's just that, well, he does have a way of charming you when you least expect to be charmed, and then sliding a big pointy shiv right between your guts. Oh, Mom, that's really graphic. Well, I'm sorry, honey, but it's the truth, and you can't say you haven't been warned. Oh, really? So it's going to be like that, huh? What do you mean? So you're just going to be totally against me reuniting with Dad then, and be all negative and stuff? No, honey, I want you to have a relationship with your father, but I just want it to be a healthy one is all. Oh, a healthy one. Okay, fine. Well, how is that supposed to ever start if you won't even let me go out and see him and his family in Pasadena? Let you? I can't let you do anything, Jamie. You are 22 years old. You're a phlebotomist now, for God's sake. Now, don't go picking a fight with me, okay? I just wish maybe you'd be supportive of us. Is that too much to ask? I am supportive. Oh, yeah, right. I didn't believe that for a minute. Hun, I just want what's best for you. And what about what's best for Dad? Well, your father isn't a part of my life. You're my daughter. But he's my dad, and I want to be able to fly out to see him, call you while I'm there without hearing pithy comments the whole time, okay? You two are divorced. Get over it. Honey, I'm going to just... I think you may have some misdirected anger here, but I could be wrong. Yeah, of course you could. That being said, I am rooting for you and your father's relationship, okay? Is that good enough? Okay, that's great. Thanks, Mom. I know it'll be fine. And I'm sorry I got a little, immature back there. You certainly did, but I'll overlook it. Call me when you get to Bob Hope, dear. Will do, Mom. Wait, when I get to who?
Hey, baby doll, what's going on? Where are you?
Hey, Tad. I'm just waiting on the plane. Hopefully they'll let us off soon. Are you waiting?
Well, hell yeah, I'm out here waiting. I feel like some dang paparazzi from TMZ waiting for a movie star to get off the plane.
Aw, Dad, that's so sweet.
Well, you're prettier than any of them.
I don't know about that, but...
It's true, but, of course, you take after your mother.
Oh,
How is your mom? She never really responds to my texts anymore.
Oh, she's good.
Oh, well, that's great. I always want your mama to be happy. She deserves it, after everything I put her through way back when.
You said she doesn't answer her texts anymore?
Oh, yeah, I guess she had enough of me after 25 years.
So there was no particular reason? She just stopped talking to you one day?
Well, yeah, kid, pretty much. But enough about her. Let's talk about you.
Okay, what about me?
Well, what do you want to do while you're out here on your vacation? I figured you're tired of sucking blood all day, so you might not want to go on the Sokol Ghosts and Vampires tour.
No, that's not really my thing, but the beach?
Oh, you want to go to the beach, huh?
Well, I mean, aren't the beaches here supposed to be really cool?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're okay, I guess, but I kind of prefer someplace a little less crowded.
Oh, well, I'll be here for a week. I'm sure we'll have time.
Just a week, huh?
Well, yeah, I planned on it. I have to be back at work next Monday.
Oh, gee. I guess you didn't really study your ticket too closely.
What do you mean?
Well, take a closer look at it, hun. I'll wait.
Okay. Wait a minute, Dad. This is a one-way ticket.
That's right. I thought that once you settled in, maybe if you liked it here, you might think about staying.
Dad, what are you talking about?
What?
I can't just stay here. I have a life back home. I have a job. I go to school. I have my life together now.
Together? What do you mean together?
Well, you know, I've been having a really hard time the past couple of years, and I feel like I'm just now back on my feet.
What do you mean? Like all that crap you went to see the shrink about?
Dad, it wasn't crap. I had an eating disorder, among other stuff.
Oh, come on. That's all behind you now. And plus, you were just overthinking it anyway.
Overthinking it?
Yeah, you were just worrying too much.
Thanks for the reassurance, Dad.
That's right. It was all in your head.
Dad, I really admire your confidence or whatever this is, but I seriously cannot stay past Sunday.
Calm down, huh? We'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Well, it looks like we're about to deboard. Are you with Kay and her kids?
I just like to think of them as our kids now.
Right.
But no, they're at home getting ready for your big arrival.
Oh, my arrival.
Actually, they may need a little more time. How about we stop by the racetrack on the way home? I just got paid today.
Oh, gee, just like old times.
That's right. You can even sit on my lap again as we watch the horses come in.
That's okay, Dad. Maybe you can just drop me off at the house.
Aw, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, well, maybe next time.
See you in a bit, Dad. Mom, you aren't going to believe this. Oh no, what? It's Dad. The plane ticket he bought, it's one way. Wait, what do you mean it's one way? I mean, the plane only goes here and nowhere else. He expects you to stay there? Apparently. But why? I don't understand. I don't either, that's why I'm asking you. Ugh, he's probably just trying to manipulate you, honey. I'm sorry, I was afraid that this was going to happen. Well, why didn't you warn me then? Warn you? What are you talking about? I did warn you. Okay, I know you did. I'm sorry. Well, I'm walking around out here on the beach, wondering what I should do. Maybe you shouldn't do anything right now. I mean, clearly not stay there. No, of course not. But how do I get home now? Honey, I will get you a ticket home, of course. You don't even have to worry about that. Okay, but what do I do about Dad? I mean, I think that he expects me to stay here now. Ugh, I could kill him for putting you in this position. Mom, don't blame him. What are you talking about? Of course I'm blaming him. Well, okay then, blame him. I will, and I do. But anyway, I guess just play it cool for a while and see what happens. How's Kay and the kids treating you? I don't know. Better than they used to, I guess. There's a lot I could say about Kay, but I only say nice things about people now. So say something nice about her then. Well, out of all the women your father cheated on me with, she had the most symmetrical eyebrows. That is a very nice thing to say. Way to go, Mom. You see, your father isn't the only one who's, maturing.
Hey, kid, how's it going? How about going down to Muskrat's for brunch with your stepfamily today? What do you say?
Oh, actually, Dad, you know what? I think I just kind of feel like staying in today.
Staying in? What do you mean?
I mean, just staying in the house and hanging out with the dogs and stuff.
What do you mean? You don't want to go out for brunch with your stepfamily?
No, it's not that. It's just...
Well, then what is it then?
It's just that I'm feeling really anxious, Dad.
Wait, what?
I just woke up feeling really anxious and I need to chill for a while before I can do anything today.
Wait, is that some kind of a hole or something? You got me, April Fools.
Dad, no, I'm not joking.
Wait, so you're actually not going to come to brunch with us because you have, what, butterflies in your tummy?
Excuse me? I have generalized anxiety disorder, Dad. I've been diagnosed with it and everything.
Oh, please, anyone can be diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. Hell, Kay's idiot son was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Don't you mean your idiot son?
Whatever.
You know what, Dad? Maybe this might explain why I'm like this, why I have it. And maybe it explains why Chet has it too, considering you're his stepdad now and he's around you all the time.
So what are you saying, Jamie? That I'm like toxic or something? That I drive people crazy?
I don't know, maybe you do. And then worse, you shame them when they feel bad about it.
Oh, look at you, acting just like your mother.
What?
You know, Kay is really disappointed in you, Jamie.
Oh, she is she?
That's right. She was all excited about taking you to a big brunch, and now you're wussing out because of your anxiety.
Hey, I never asked anyone to take me out to brunch, okay? And frankly, I'm not eating at a place called Muskrats without getting a tetanus shot anyway.
Oh, so high and mighty too, huh? Yep, this confirms it. You have turned into your mother.
All right, that's it. I want to go home.
Well, too bad you've only got a one-way ticket.
Oh yeah? That's what you think?
But, what do you mean?
Mom bought me a ticket home as soon as she saw what you were trying to do.
That woman.
Did you think behavior like this was going to convince me to stay with you forever, Dad?
Look, hun, why don't you just let me pick you up? We can go someplace else for brunch.
Oh, someplace else, huh?
Yeah, we can talk about this, all of this. Then, if you still feel the same way about it all, I'll drive you to the airport myself.
Really, Dad? Even if I decide to go still, you'd be okay with it?
Absolutely, hun. Of course I would. I just want my baby to be happy.
Well...
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on!
Sorry, but I'm going home.
Well, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Now that was just plain cruel.
And I tell you what, you don't even have to drive me.
Well, don't call an Uber. Those things are too damn expensive.
I'm not. The cute guy who lives next door that you told me never to talk to, he's giving me a ride.
Now, Jamie, you stay away from him. Jamie, I mean it. Well, call me when you get there.
Mom, I'm coming home. Oh, honey, what happened? Dad is evil. That's what's happened. Well, I could have told you that. And you have told me that. I should have listened. What happened? Well, I woke up and I was feeling really anxious, so I figured I would just hang out for a couple hours or until I felt better. Right, separate yourself from the situation, like your counselor told you. Right, but then Dad starts saying that I'm just using it as an excuse and just, like, I don't know, being selfish or something. Oh, honey, that jackass. Then he accused me of being just like you. Oh, well, now I'm starting to like him again. What, Mom? Well, that is a compliment, right? I guess so, but I'm not in the mood for jokes, okay? Okay, honey, I'm sorry. Did you talk to Kay about any of this? No, I got a ride straight to the airport, but apparently she was really disappointed in me too. I heard all about it. Oh, who gives a damn what Caterpillar Eyebrows thinks? But I thought you said just come home, hun. I'm sorry, Mom. I feel so stupid. Now what do you have to feel stupid about, babe? Well, you did warn me about all of this. You're a better person than me, honey. You wanted to give your father the benefit of the doubt. I admire that in you. Yeah, well, maybe I'm just naive and ignorant. Yeah, maybe there is a little bit of that going on now, too. Well, that's it. What do you mean, that's it? I mean, there's no trying to have a relationship with that man now. Those days are long gone. Oh, really? That's right, I'm officially done with him forever. Well, honey, I'm proud of you for making that decision. And you had nothing to do with it. I want you to know that. I take zero responsibility. I'll see you soon, Mom. Fly safe, honey.
Hey, so what's the deal with our daughter, huh, Scotch?
What about her? You mean about how great she's been doing lately?
No, I mean about her totally skipping out on us in Pasadena. And you get her a ticket home?
Oh, so you really expected her to stay there? Just up and move her entire life to California and live with you and Kay and those kids? Why on earth would she ever want to do something like that?
Well, why not?
Because she has a job here, school, friends.
Does she have a boyfriend?
That is, and never will be, any of your business.
Of course it is, I'm her dad.
Not if she doesn't want you to know it, it's not. She's going on 23 years old, Cyrus. She can make her own decisions. And also, she's doing pretty freaking well, if you hadn't noticed.
Then what's all this stupid anxiety stuff that I always hear her complaining about?
Oh, you mean the condition that she got from your side of the family? Not to cast any blame?
What? She didn't get that from me. You're nuts. Your dad can hardly hold himself in his shirt.
Okay, Cyrus, have it your way, but you do realize what you've done, right?
What, I get to go to Universal Studios all by myself now?
No, it means... Wait, you were going to take her to Universal Studios?
That's right, I was.
But she's been wanting you to take her there since she was a little girl.
Yeah, and I was gonna make all her dreams come true this weekend, but she had to go and blow it.
It wasn't her who blew it, it was you! By being the jackass that you are and shaming her for her mental illness.
All she had to do was get dressed and come downstairs.
You're almost 50 years old, Cyrus, and you will never change.
Hey, what does that mean? I can change. I'm changing all the time. Like, just last week, I realized I was into Puerto Rican girls. Never knew it before, you see, Scotch? I can change. Ugh. I want to have a relationship with my daughter.
I'm not the one stopping you from having one. You did a pretty good job of that yourself, bud.
No, you have to make this right.
Me? Why me? I don't have anything to do with this.
Yes, you do. You're the only one who can talk some sense into her.
That must mean that you talked some sense out of her? Funny how you do that to people.
Come on, girl. For old time's sake.
I'm not cleaning up your messes for you, Cyrus, so you can just forget it. I was married to you for a long time, remember? I know your tricks.
Oh, come on, I don't have any tricks.
You're nothing but tricks. I don't know how that Kay woman hasn't caught on by now. She must be as dense as you.
Well, you didn't catch on about her. Not for a long time.
Yeah, well, all good things must come to an end, right? And you blew it, boy.
I'm still with her, though.
I was talking about me. Let's face it, you never knew what you had until you threw it all away, Cyrus.
Yeah, maybe that's so. Maybe I've realized some of that is true, okay?
Oh, really? You have? I was just trying to be mean.
Well, it's true. I know I've been a 6-foot human turd for most of my life.
Well, I've never thought of it in those terms, but I suppose they aren't far off the mark.
But damn it, doesn't a turd even deserve to have a relationship with its family?
A turd deserves to be flushed, which is what I'm doing now. Goodbye, Cyrus.
No, wait!
Hey, Jamie. How's it going? Did you make it all right?
Oh, hi, Kay. Yeah, it was fine. Thanks for asking.
Sure. Listen, I just wanted to tell you how sorry I was to hear that you had to leave early the other day.
Oh, you're sorry, huh?
Yes. I know that you and your father haven't always had the best relationship, and you and I have basically had
no relationship?
Well, yes. So that's why I was so sad that you left. I was hoping we could get a chance to spend some time together.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't want to bum you out with any of my anxiety or anything.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I wouldn't want to have to cancel at the last minute or something like some mental patient and disappoint you, God forbid.
I'm sorry, Jamie, but is there something that I'm missing here?
The reason why I didn't come out to brunch the other day, remember? It was only like 2 days ago.
Wait, I don't understand. Cyrus said that you had to get back home to study for a final exam.
He what?
What's this about anxiety? Well, if you didn't feel comfortable, I would have understood.
He lied to me.
Oh no.
He told me that you were really upset about the whole thing and that I just used my anxiety as an excuse and...
Oh, honey, no, none of that happened. And I'm so sorry that he said all of this to you. Is that the real reason you left early?
Of course it is! And it's a good thing that my mom got me a ticket home, otherwise I would have been stranded.
What do you mean?
I mean, my dad only bought me a one-way plane ticket. Is that not insane? Like he expected me to move in with you or something.
Wait, he never mentioned anything like that to me.
Oh, big surprise.
Not that I would mind you coming in to, stay with us.
Don't worry about it, Kay. It would never happen.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, huh?
Well, I just want you to know that I always felt bad about what happened. Well, you know.
With you hooking up with my dad, leading to the slow, systematic destruction of our family unit?
Yeah, that.
Water under the bridge, Kay. If it wasn't you, it would have been somebody else.
Right. I suppose so.
Although he's cleaned up his act now, right? With all the shenanigans and so on.
Oh, you mean the affairs?
Right, those little things.
No. Those days are long gone, Jamie, but I don't really think we should be discussing this with each other.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Well, I just want you to know that if it wasn't for your father, you'd be welcome in my house any time.
Oh, well, thank you, Kay. That really means a lot.
Sure.
Hey, honey, guess what? Oh, come on, talk to me. I have great news. I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm in town.
What? What are you talking about? You're in town? In town where?
You know, Ashland, our town.
Well, what are you doing back here? Why aren't you in Pasadena?
Well, I figured that I'd come back to the old town, take a look around, visit the old haunts.
Kay kicked you out, didn't she?
Yep, that she did.
So what do you want me to do about it?
Well, can't you just let me stay with you for a few days until I can land on my feet?
You want to stay with me until you land on your feet? I don't think it works that way, Dad.
Come on, help your old man out.
I bet you already asked Mom, didn't you?
Yep, that I did.
So why did Kay kick you out then?
What, that? No reason.
No reason, huh?
Yeah, it's just a simple, common, normal, everyday marital disagreement.
Ah, a disagreement.
A spat, as they say.
So what's the girl's name?
Melody.
Melody? Oh, that's a pretty name.
She, works the Cinnabon oven down at the Sharkies off I-98.
Way to pick 'em, Dad. Way to pick 'em.
Look, I just need one night, okay? It'll give us a chance to get reunited, right?
Dad, I'm only going to say this one time, and one time only. So you better get the beeswax out of your ears, you understand me?
Ugh, fine.
Me just calling you Dad? That's the last time you're ever gonna hear it.
Oh, come on, don't say that, kid. You don't mean it.
Goodbye, Cyrus. You brought all this on yourself.
No!
Hey, hun, have you heard from Kay any recently? Actually, I just talked to her last night. We Zoomed. Ugh, I'm so glad that I never figured out how to do that. Yeah, well, anyway, she's doing really well. She's been talking to a divorce attorney, and they're just waiting to serve Cyrus with papers. Well, I suppose that they're going to have to find him first, right? Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll turn up sooner or later. I feel so bad for that woman, after everything that man has put her through. Mom? Aren't you forgetting something? Well, what, dear? She's going through the same thing that you went through. She just found out that her husband was cheating on her. Yes, and that's why I empathize with the woman. We have a shared experience. I hope to God that you'll never have to understand. Well, I suppose I do too. And have you heard from your father? Nope, not a word since I told him off. What about you? Oh, he still tries to text me, but I never respond. I bet that drives him insane, doesn't it? Then he must be pretty far gone by now. I've been doing it for 13 years. Mom, I really appreciate you having my back through all of this, even when I didn't deserve it. Honey, what are you talking about? You always deserved it. We are all that man's... Well, I was going to say victims, but I don't feel like a victim. Do you? Definitely not. All right, then how about... we were all that man's survivors. Yeah, Mom, that's more like it. Kay was awarded her divorce from Cyrus with damages and soon moved back home with her kids to Missouri. Jamie now has her MA in psychiatric nursing and plans on joining a private practice. Her and her mother have no contact with Cyrus, and the years have provided much-needed context on the events. Cyrus now lives alone in a furnished room just outside of Glendale, where he spends his time aging and struggling to pick up women who he once thought were easy.